Hi everybody, and welcome back to Sticks and Stones Wood Carving. Today we're going to carve this piece of cottonwood bark. We're going to make a wood spirit on it, and we're going to try one of those expressions that we keep drawing. Oh, down here we got a crack. Hopefully we can carve this without that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cuts all disc and I'm going to face this off. Let me get my 4-inch grinder here. So a cuts all disc, if you guys haven't seen one already, it goes right inside a 4.5-inch grinder like this. You can get these discs from Cutsall. They come in fine, medium, and coarse, and you can just burn them with a torch and wire brush them with a brass brush, and that's how you clean these up. But I use them to usually face off a lot of my carvings here. So what I'm going to do is kind of keep it high in the middle and take a lot of this rough bark off. It really saves on your knives. It's a little bit dusty, so definitely wear a dust mask, especially when you're doing cottonwood bark here. It's a lot of dust. But you can go lightly across it like this and you see how it cleans it up. Now it's going to make my camera shake a little bit, so don't worry about that. My camera's attached to the arm that's attached to my vise, so it's going to be a little bit shaky to show you this, but you get the idea of what I'm doing. You really can't beat these Cutsall discs for this. I use them for everything. It keeps me from getting a draw knife out, and you can get a really nice smooth surface to draw on when you're done. So that's how quick that works. And that's how we're going to start this carving off. Yeah, nothing to it, right? Nice. Okay. We're going to come up here, and I'm going to take my marker, and we're going to start drawing one of those expressions we've been working on paper. And that's why I really like to teach these expressions and give you guys a lot of them, because it really gives you a lot more characters when you want to make a wood carving, especially wood spirit carving. I mean, you can make them real serious, or you can make them as goofy as you want. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to draw a little bit at a time. We'll try and get ourselves a nice little expression on here, and I don't want to make them too cartoony, but at the same time I don't want to make them too realistic. I want to keep them interesting and fun to carve. And what we'll do is we'll draw the face on here. I'll go nice and slow, so if you guys want to copy it, but you can use any one of these expressions that we've been using. Okay, just refer to some of the videos we've been posting. I've been posting a lot of them. I'll be posting more, and I'm probably going to end up making a book of expressions. I also have another wood spirit book I'm working on of nothing but wood spirit patterns, and these ones are going to be pretty well done, and you'll be able to just pick up the book if you like. I'll put it in the links when it's done, and I'm going to put a lot of the wood spirits that I've made or that I've drawn into pattern form, and we'll be able to offer it to you guys on the channel. Same thing with these expressions. I don't know if I'm going to do pamphlets yet, or I'll just have quick downloads. We'll figure something out, but let me know what you think about that if you guys want stuff like that. I'm going to sit here and keep going with this. Let me see. If you've been following along with the drawings, you'll see a lot of these are fairly simple to do. And this right here in this video is going to be an example of how to draw it on and then how to carve a wood spirit out of it. So I'm giving him kind of baggy eyes for this. These are the bell-shaped eyelids I was showing before. We're going to put his pupils way over to the right here to give him a really neat look instead of just looking straight ahead. We want to make him, again, look expressive. So that's the whole goal here to this video. I'm trying to carve, or come close to anyway, what we draw on the wood. Yeah, he doesn't look too bad, and we'll make him fairly simple. We won't even do too much hair on this guy. Maybe we'll just do a nice simple one so everybody can follow along, and just give him like a bottom lip and a little bit of beard or something, but no mustache on this guy. Let me see, I'll come over here and make that. One thing nice about this when you're drawing, if it doesn't look quite right and you want to make it a little bigger, you can always do that with your tools. You can always carve a little bit of your lines off and redraw. Just giving myself some reference points here underneath the eyes, and that's the face we're going to try and get on the cottonwood bark. Okay, you ought to look pretty cool. I have my Fordham ready. I have a Typhoon bit in here. You can also use a Kutzall bit. You can use the Kutzall Extreme Flame Burr. This one's a little bit pointier, so I'm using this. This is from Fordham. It's a Typhoon bit. And I'm just going to outline my lines here. Try and dig that hairline in and start coming down around the sides of the face here. Now right in the center, let's get those eyebrows going. I'm going to cut those lines out. I'll show you how pretty quick you can get it, and then once you start cleaning up, you just redraw your lines again. It's really not rocket science, but most people get confused when they do a drawing like this. Once they take their lines away, they don't know what to do then. So you can always draw them back on, and that's why I practice drawing and why I recommend it on my channel, because if you've already drawn these expressions, once you cut your lines off, it's really not going to be a big deal for you to draw them back on because you've done them so much. Playing around, you'll get the idea, and then it's just a matter of practicing carving them. And when we're carving them, we use all the same carving techniques we always use. You know, we're going to slope the nose into the face, and we're going to undercut things. So I'll just try to see the way I'm doing it here, and I'll show you how easy it is really to come up with a face fairly quick. So the more characters you can come up with, and the better you get using the power tools, the more of these you'll be able to make, and make them pretty quick. I'm just taking my time and cutting a lot of these out, but I have almost all my lines cut already. You see how quick that goes. He's got his eyes in already, not the whole eye yet, but the nose is already halfway in. All we got to do is undercut and raise things here and drop things there. And again, like I said, you could use a Kutzall Extreme Flame Burr for this. You could use a Dremel bit of your choice, one that works. You know, so you can experiment. Right now I have a Typhoon bit in, like I said, and this is from Fordham. I like them because they're a little bit pointier than the Kutzall Extreme Flame Burr, so I can actually draw a little bit better with it. And then when I want to take more wood off, there's nothing like the Kutzall Extreme Flame bit. So I'm just going around, I'm taking wood off and getting some of that wood underneath the hairline there. I have my basic shape for where I'm going to put the eyes. And then I'll just go back to it and redraw in some dimensions and recut. Okay, that didn't take too long, did it? Alright, let's come back up here and we'll reshape that eyelid. Cottonwood bark's not bad to draw on. So if you can put some marks where you want them, I recommend it. A lot of times I carve, I really don't do much drawing on my own carvings. But when I'm teaching, I like to do it so you guys have an idea that if you're not too experienced, you can try this technique and just keep marking your lines back on. So everything I teach on this channel, I try to show the cuts that I'm going to make by drawing them on first. It's also good for keeping things symmetrical. We're trying to get that eyelid up here rounded at the top. Then we're going to kind of indent it on the ends with a little tag after that. So if you look at the shape of what I drew, you'll see what I mean. Like right here, there's the indent, and on this side, there's an indent. And it's all to do with shadows and the shape of what I'm going for as far as the eyelid goes. Same over here, I'd have a little bit deeper right here. And then as I go over, I make kind of a small tag at the end. You'll see as we keep going. But the whole goal here is to try and make a fairly decent expression on a wood spirit that really isn't too hard to do. And hopefully we can make him pretty expressive and he'll look like he was harder to carve than he actually was. Just a matter of playing and working them. Putting shadows in the right places. Don't worry about if we don't have eyes in there yet. We're just working on the eyelids right now on the top. This will probably be at least a 2-part video, but it really is going to be a fairly quick wood spirit. And what I'll do is when I'm done, if he comes out okay, I'll even make a pattern for him. And then he'll go in our little book of patterns. We just finished the elephant on Kevin's carvings. If you want a nice little beginner project to do with hand tools, you can go check that out. Just page down to the bottom of the page. Go into the featured channels section and you'll see Kevin's carvings in there. I might have to do some painting tutorials on that channel, but that's the beginner channel. We do all beginner projects on that side. And over here we could try some more advanced stuff, and so you could flip back and forth if you like. I definitely noticed too, most of you that are watching aren't even subscribed. It's like, I'd say at least 70% aren't even subscribed to the channel. So if you haven't subscribed, by all means, please think of subscribing. It helps with the algorithm. Click the little bell so you get notified of all the videos we put out. I'd appreciate that. That'd be great. Keep the channel going. And never be afraid to comment and give me ideas about what you'd like to see on the channel next, or more of. Like I said, if you need more beginner stuff, I'm going to be doing a lot of things over there on the other channel, at Kevin's Carving, so we're going to try and keep that pretty much beginner projects. And on this side at Sticks and Stones, we'll be doing all kinds of different things, from beginner to advanced to super advanced to chainsaw carving to drawing. So definitely let me know what you're interested in the most, and I'll make sure to get some videos made for you. Okay, so I'm just going around here now, and I'm still fanning that nose out and blending it into the sides of the face. Just going around lightly. We have to blend all those lines in that we cut in. And I'm going to give him a little bit of a smile line on this side. Get one going over here. And then we'll take that and push that up into that cut. Get some more wood out from under the nose here. Whenever you're using power with cottonwood bark, like I said, wear a mask. This is the dusty part. And that real fine dust gets into your lungs when you breathe it, and boy, it definitely does not feel good. Alright, so definitely wear a mask. That's probably going to be all I can do in this video, so I will see you in the next part, and we'll finish this guy up fairly quick. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye now.